Just a quick shout out on trust, because you need to trust your economy. All economies are actually built on trust, and that money and wealth actually relies on trust. If trust fails, the system collapses, everything collapses. You've only got to look at the example of Northern Rock, for example, a few years ago, when people believed that there was no trust at all, that the bank was going to keep their money safe. What happened? There was a big run on the bank, and everyone started going there to withdraw the money. The lack of trust, that the authorities will actually do anything to rectify any situations, is the reason why you see rioting and things happening in the streets, for example, because of that collapse of trust, because people no longer have the faith or the belief that the people who are actually holding their assets or keeping their assets or protecting them are no longer or will no longer be able to do that, or are not doing anything and everything that they can to actually rectify that. And that collapse of trust is what collapses systems and what destroys systems. In capitalism, the more uncertain the future is, the lower the trust as well. And this is actually reflected in monetary measures as well as in society. You've only got to look at credit scores, for example. The more credit worthy that you are, the more likely that the bank is going to lend money to you, because credit scores reflect the trust that is placed in you. If you actually look at the meaning of the word trust, it's actually credit. It actually comes from Latin word credere, which means to place one's heart, or to trust, or to believe. So a credit score is a reflective of your own heart and how trustworthy or believable that you are. So this is the monetary system that the banks will use to work out how trustworthy you are. And the more trust that is placed in you, the less cost, because the higher your credit score, the banks are going to lend you more. They are probably likely to lend you at a higher loan to value, are likely to lend you at a lower interest cost, and they are also likely to require less collateral. So the more trustworthy you are, the more the less credit, the less cost it is to you. So it is very important to invest in that trust in your own economy. Make sure you're of good character, you keep your word, you do the things that you're supposed to do, you pay your bills on time, and that will get reflected in your credit scores, and then it will be less cost for you, less friction when you get to do things. So I just thought to give a shout out to today about that you can look to improve your trust, your credit worthiness, because everything, money and everything that we do is based on that trust, that belief that we are going to do what we do, and society is built on that trust, because the lack of trust, everything collapses. So I hope you go out there, experience, learn and grow, and invest in your trust and trust your economy. Until next time, cheerio.